I used to say y'all were crazy thinking that Sauce Walka backdoored his own artist who was recently killed in Memphis. But at this moment in time, I can no longer defend Sauce Walka, bro. All right, because at this point, he's either out of his mind or he's the backdoor king, bro. Either way, it just don't make sense. So the reason why I'm no longer defending Sauce Walka when I hear y'all put in the comment section Sauce Walka backdoor Sayso P is due to this recent interview that Sauce Walka just did. And during this interview, he shot it out. Actually listed one of Sayso P's top ops as somebody he's really close with. If you've been paying attention, then you know already that Sayso P's mom and cousin both assigned blame to Sauce Walka and claimed that Sayso P was set up and backdoored. So the cousin would write, stop lying on my cousin name straight up. Y'all running your mouths without the truth. They set my cousin up for an insurance policy. I don't care. F Sauce Walka. Toya Redden would say that, that Ate the Tank was too loyal and he was loyal to the wrong people. And he was actually set up. While being aware that the family of Sayso P is already looking at Sauce Walka a little funny in the light, Sauce Walka thought it would be a good idea to go on Wicked Films and shout out these people in particular. Out of everybody else in the world, he could have shouted out. He shouted out this group of people.
Still gotta conquer, still gotta achieve. I hate I had to come, you know what I'm saying, be here on these terms.
And that's what everybody was saying. They was like, why they had to hit Sauce? Like, you don't even understand. Everybody was like, everybody was just waiting on your response. Like, and then when y'all put that up, bro, everybody was like,
yeah, cause everybody thought people thought I was gonna hate Memphis for this. And
yes, bro.
Hold a personal vendetta against Memphis.
Everybody thought it was a war coming.
Yeah, we did.
Cause motherfuckers know what type of time I be on. Like it's
the type of power.
It's nothing. I got a different type of power and
real
love.
Talk,
bro. If I wanted it to be there, it would be there.
Be there. Yeah, we know that.
That don't give me the. I got people that I love out here. I got a lot of respect out here. I got families and coalitions of different brothers out here from Bread Gang, my big homie Head Endless. You know what I'm saying? I got niggas in the streets all over here that love a nigga. CEO Jizzle, just a bunch of different gangsters that's all around the city. They got a personal love for me that has nothing to do with this particular situation at all. And they feel as if I was with them instead of my personal artist, this not what happened to me.
Real. Yeah.
And
yeah.
By the way that it went, how can I say that that's not true? Because in reality, just like I could say, I could start a war, the nigga could have took my life and I could be dead right now. And people that surround me, that love me or that feel these ways would have had to make these decisions on their own.
Shouting out CEO Jizzle days after Sayso P's death, while you're being accused of backdooring Sayso P and talking about how you would have probably been more safer if you was hanging out with CEO Jizzle and them, it's crazy because Jizzle and Sayso P are ops. Sayso P is heavily linked to Big 30. That's his mans, that's his brother. Here's Big 30 on his Instagram story showing love to Sayso P and still letting it be known they're still connected. Regardless of whatever backdoor story is out there on the internet, he's still connected to Sayso P and they still locked in. Sayso P was so tied into Big 30 and Bread Gang that Sayso P on multiple occasions can be seen wearing a Bread Gang chain.
If it's smoke, then I'm coming with it. I ain't gotta have no nigga to off you. I'm the one coming to get you.
And because Sayso P chose to represent Bread Gang and Big 30 and Moneybagg Yo so much, CEO Jizzle considered him an op too. Bro, CEO Jizzle despises Big 30 so much, bro. CEO Jizzle at some point went on his IG story and went looking for Big 30 in his own hood, looking to spark off a gunfight that night.
They really scraped me in my back. 30, you a bitch. You ain't low key in that cat.
Hit your ass low,
hit your fat ass in your back.
Homie
you ain't ducking these switches cause you don't move that fast. Hey, you too big to dodge, nigga. Catch your ass, boy, you too big to dodge. Big homie G, he too big and you too big to dodge.
That's crazy.
Hey, y'all too big to dodge.
X's on the wall, nigga. Fuck, turn around.
Well,
see them X's on the wall, nigga. Where we at, nigga?
Danger.
Yeah. See them X's on the wall, nigga.
My nigga laugh like dog.
He like it. I see them X's on the wall, nigga. I know where we at, nigga. Fuck you talking about? See them X's on the wall, nigga. You know where we at, nigga.
The boy got this thing with
Yeah.
him.
See them X's on the wall, nigga. Where you at?
This isn't some rap beef. This is actually a pretty serious beef between Bread Gang, CEO Jizzle, Big 30, and the one person that we saw who took his opportunity to diss Sayso P and diss his best friend Baby Draco after Sayso P passed away. The person who did that was no other than CEO Jizzle. He's gonna post, y'all check on Drake Baby for me. Being funny, bro. Right? And Drake Baby is Sayso P's best friend. Trying to be funny after Sayso P got shot. Right? So then Drake Baby would respond back saying, you a B. And then that obviously led to them going back and forth where CEO Jizzle is now threatening Drake Baby in the comment section to do him harm too. So it's really peculiar to me and a lot of people why Sauce Walka will go out of his way to shout out CEO Jizzle, knowing CEO Jizzle is the op. CEO Jizzle don't like Sayso P. Now I know you say like you got a relationship with Jizzle and them and they felt like you would have been safer with them than then, but still, like the man just passed away. Even if you are cool with both sides, which is kind of like, especially because this beef is some life or death beef. So the fact that you were playing both sides are cool with both, or you were playing the 50, kind of leaves some credibility to the backdoor rumors. But I'm not saying it's true because I'm not trying to put backdoor on anybody. But to do this is crazy. Now, Sauce Walka would expound in an interview claiming that he's not retaliating for Sayso P's death. He's not getting no get back, none of that, because, well, it's dumb. And he recognizes the rules of the streets, and in the rules of the streets, them folks did nothing wrong.
So, I mean, you know, I took the risk and came to my brother's hometown with him. I stood next to him, and that's just a part of the streets. Like, you got to take the good in with the bad. You sit next to a target, you become a target no matter how you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a casualty of war.
Mm-hmm.
So as much as my heart is broke, as much as my soul is bleeding, I still respect the rules of the streets. I understand what come with this shit. I got to make other people around me and people that's from my city and my state understand that as fucked up as the situation is, and I could have lost my life and my life was put in danger, it wasn't intentionally for me. And motherfucker could have took my life and they didn't.
Rainwater was incorrect in terms of they stood over him and gave him a pass because they seen it was him. But Sauce Walka is confirming that the shooters, as we watched on camera, they watched him fall to the ground and they could have ended him there, but they gave him a pass. And because of that particular pass, he's either grateful that they gave him a pass, so now he's not really trying to, get no get back because as long as they only took Sayso P and it wasn't meant for him and they gave him a pass of his life, then he got no reason to slide for Sayso P. But others will look at that and say, come on, bro. Who's leaving behind a witness who just seen like everything that's going on? Right? Now, I've always said it was silly because I don't see or think that Sauce Walka would throw his life away for silly insurance money. Like that's just cap and stupid. But if you tell me that Sauce Walka had a really close relationship with CEO Jizzle, now he's shouting them out, claiming they wanted him to come and hang out with them when he's in Memphis. When the whole time I thought Sauce Walka was Team Big 30 and Team Say So Be. If you tell me that Sauce Walka is really close or closer with these people, and he sacrificed one of his homies because they wanted him, then that's a story that I'll entertain even more. But this is just really bizarre behavior on behalf of Sauce Walka.
You know what I'm saying? So good men down here from different cities and states, including mine, around here ready to do whatever by snapping my finger in retaliation to what happened to me and my little brother. But as much as it hurt my soul and it really break me down, I'm damn near getting emotional right now thinking about this shit. I can't retaliate because that's not righteous. Because my brother had his own dealings as a man that a nigga respect. And a motherfucker had the opportunity to make me 100% accountable for the same thing that they felt, whatever the situation is, because I still don't know what the situation is with my brother, but whatever it was, they could have held me the same level of accountable that they did him and took my life for no reason the same way, whatever that his was taken for. So at the end of the day, I got to be a man and be an honorable gangster and respect the fact that I put myself in a place where I wasn't supposed to be standing and sitting there. But as a gangster and as a brother, I'ma stand next to my brother no matter whatever this nigga going on, or whatever his personal beefs or problems is. If we shook hands and his whole life and energy wasn't surrounded around chaos, but I'm not gonna act like my nigga no gangster either. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes gangsters gotta cry, sometimes gangsters gotta die.
I understand respecting the rules of the streets. I understand being understanding of what took place. But what I don't understand is talking about these people in glorifying terms, talking about these people as if they're like respectable human beings who was just, treating the streets like the streets, and taking out their mans. That's true. You could still have that opinion of, man, listen, man, if that wasn't my homie, I can't really fault them for doing what they did. But you can still say that was my homie, that was my little brother. I'm upset. I don't rock with those dudes. Those dudes are slime balls. And you can still say, man, I'm not retaliating, bro. I'm a changed man, but still recognize those dudes are clowns who did it. But the fact that, he's just talking like, man, it happened, man. He had it coming, man. Shit, listen, man, it's the streets, bro. He had it coming. Oh, hey, bro, shout out his ops, though, man. Listen, bro, Jizzo, y'all was right, bro. I should have been hanging out with y'all, bro, and not say so. It's like, to me, that's nasty work. Now, I don't know if Sauce Walka is involved, but I'm not getting a good feeling after watching this particular interview. And if he is involved, bro, he's in for a world of trouble because the shooters weren't really the brightest bulbs, right? Bro, these dudes caught a body that's like one of the most high profile bodies in the city of Memphis since like Young Dolph. They caught one of the most high profile bodies and hopped out the vehicle without a mask. Like, it's over for you. They already found his identity, and there's a 6K reward to locate him. It's over. I'm praying Sauce is not involved. I'm praying Sauce is one of the victims. Because even if you look at the video, it don't look like they shot Sauce Walka intentionally, which also takes away the excuse of, I mean, why would Sauce set up something that he'll get shot too? Because they didn't mean to shoot him intentionally, right? If you watch the video, the person who was shooting this way, bro, that person ain't turned his gun to Sauce. The person who was shooting this way, the person was shooting like Sayso P, and a few bullets flew past Sayso P and hit Sauce in the leg. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, bro? What do you guys think about Sauce Walka shouting out Sayso P's ops? Is he in the wrong, or if he was cool with them before Sayso P passed away, then he shouldn't pick sides now? Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, all right? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here on my screen to find out the new evidence that this new Big U indictment, provides that links Big U to a 2021 murder, or more information that links Big U to a 2021 murder. So click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.